Hello, how are you doing, great people? I hope you're doing great. Welcome to Verified Soul and to this video. As you can tell, in this video, we want to discuss into details the effects of the past visa denial on the diversity visa during the interview. And many of you have been asking these questions because there are history of people that have gotten issues during their diversity visa process due to the past history of the visa refusal. Some of the DV applicants might in the previous years have applied for other types of visas, maybe a student visa or a tourist visa or a visit visa and so on. And they probably were denied the visas. So some of them were issued, some of them were denied. Now, how will these visa denials affect your diversity visa? This is what I am discussing now. We know for sure that the diversity visa process is not an easy one. By the time you get to the interview, your patience is ultimately put to the test. And you have undergone a lot of expenses in preparation for the document and for the interview itself. And having your visa refused, then that can be a very traumatizing event. And therefore, you need to thoroughly prepare for the interview. You need to make every effort to ensure that your diversity visa interview will be successful and your visa approved. Now, if in the previous years you have ever applied for a visa to the United States, whichever type of the visa, and you were denied, maybe not once or not twice, some have been denied even 3 times, and others more. Now, every time your visa application is refused or you are denied the visa, that goes into your immigration record. And that is to precisely mean that all your visa denial are recorded by the United States government. They have your information. And the reasons as to why you were denied that visa also is clearly outlined. So they know of your visa denials and they know the reasons as to why you're denied. And the reasons as to why you were denied those previous visa applications, they are part of the reasons that can lead to your diversity visa denial. Remember, whenever you are applying for a visa, scrutiny must be done. Serious checks must be conducted on you. And the reason as to why they do this is to ensure security of the United States. They don't want to allow a terrorist into the country. They don't want to allow a drug trafficker into the country. You name them. They don't want to put threats on the security of the population. Does the past visa denial affect your diversity visa? Yes, and absolutely yes. If you were denied the visa on the security issues, if your previous visa denial was on basis of security issues, then be sure even this one you'll not get through. If your visa denial was on the basis of illegal issues, maybe you violated the requirements of the visa, Also, if they find any form of fraud that led to your past visa denials, then that will create a greater concern. For example, if they find out that you are trying to fake identity, you are taking the identity of another person, yet you are not, then that is a serious issue. If they find out that you had lied in your visa process, maybe you said you were single, but upon investigations, they found out that you were married, then that's a reason that can sufficiently affect your diversity visa process. So be sure that your past visa denials were not affected by the security issues or by the visa rules violation or by any form of fraud, because those can become detrimental to your diversity visa. And it does not matter how many times your visa was denied. But remember, if your visa was denied several times, there must be a reason as to why they should conduct thorough check on your diversity visa process to understand why your several visas were denied. However, there are other reasons that caused your past visa denial that cannot affect your diversity visa process. And these are reasons that are not involved with the security issues. For example, they are not related to any form of immigration rule violations. They are just based on your documentation, maybe. Maybe you did not provide the correct documents that were required. Maybe you are applying for a student visa, but you had not reached the qualifications for the student visa. Those minor reasons that you can amend that just involved around your documentation or your qualifications, those cannot affect you. Let's say, for example, if you were denied the tourist visa because you could not provide sufficient proof of your return, the sufficient proof that you are going to come back to your country, then that one cannot affect you. Therefore, the issues surrounding your past visa denial history is what will affect you. I saw it good that I needed to clarify on this because of the questions that I normally get on the comments. I hope this helps you out. Please don't forget to give a like to the video. I need your likes. And also subscribe if you have not. And let's meet in the next video.